Mojo Lens. The project Mojo Lens is already a working prototype, the device based on a tiny micro-LED display, the size of a grain of sand, which combined with smart sensors and an ARM-Core M0 processor, upgrades the vision of the owner. It's powered by built-in batteries, and works like in a video game. Maps, messages, and others options appear in front of your eyes. The device is controlled by your sight, and one charge is enough for a day of work. The recharging method remains a secret for now. Unfortunately, it's too early to talk about mass productions. First, the gadget has to be tested by volunteers, then the lenses will be finished and sent to the US FDA for approval. So for now, it's worth saving money. The team specified that the price will be comparable to the price of a high-end smartphone. Lincoln Model L100 concept. Interesting fact, the Lincoln Motor Company was originally founded for the production of engines, and the transition to car production was so difficult that on 1922, the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. The situation was saved by Henry Ford, who bought the company. Today, the famous luxury car manufacturer is still owned by the Ford Motor Company. In August 2022, Lincoln engineers looked into the future and showed the Lincoln Model L100. This is a tribute to the 1922 Model L, produced just after Ford purchased the company. But with an abundance of futuristic and unexpected details. The huge reverse hinge doors and the rising roof are just a few of the features. The steering wheel and pedals were removed, giving a place to a controller, and the floor is now digital. The design also follows the most recent ecological trends. But why bother with cars when you can make a personal flying vehicle? Volkswagen is actively working in this field. Their Chinese division has presented a prototype that's already being actively tested. The prototype called the V.MO Flying Tiger, and it has a tiger-like livery for a reason. It was launched in 2022, the Chinese Lunar New Year of the Tiger. The vehicle is designed for 4 people, and it can fly 124 miles. It's also able to take off and land vertically. It was developed from scratch, with experts noting that this model is the first of many remarkable milestones on our exciting journey toward urban air travel. At the first stage, V.MO will be rather a VIP transport, and then it will help in city and intercity transportations. Space Perspective Neptune. The world's only carbon-neutral spaceship. Sounds like science fiction. However, the American company's Space Perspective is confident. The first flight will start as early as 2024. Anyone with $125,000 to spare will be able to become a space tourist. The general concept fits into one sentence: a capsule attached to a balloon. Creators assure that the technology is tested and has been used for decades, including by NASA. Ascent speed is about 12 miles per hour. The test launch without a crew took 6 hours and 39 minutes. The spacecraft rose to about 20.5 miles, and then landed near the Gulf of Mexico. The capsule holds 9 people, 8 passengers and the pilot, and is better equipped than the most hotel rooms. It has convenient folding seats, panoramic windows, a bar with drinks, a sound system, Wi-Fi, and even a compact bathroom. As you can see, space tourism is reaching a whole new level. Moreover, the configuration of the capsule can be easily changed, for example for a wedding. Snap. Compared to this project, the Pixel 7 seems almost ready for mass production. The project you see on the screen is Snap, a concept by Australian artist and designer Nick Kalatarakis. This single-seater reminds one of Volkswagen projects. About 10 years ago, they showed a similar concept, the hovercar. Volkswagen collected and presented on video ideas submitted by China's ordinary residents. The result was a flying 2-seater vehicle for the electromagnetic roads of the future, and it's possible. The Snap will revolutionize the concept of mono-wheel transportation. We shouldn't forget that there are more than 40 patents in this field, and the idea itself was so popular that it was even parodied in South Park. Unfortunately, the project is posted on Behance without a description of possible characteristics and prospects, so we can only create our own theories around it. ANYmal. 56% of humans live in cities, and that number is likely to increase in the future. This creates more difficulties for cities, from abundance of garbage to logistical problems, in order to make urban life more comfortable. The Swiss team ANYmal offers this assistant robot. To promote the robot, they made a spectacular commercial. ANYmal runs along the same steps as Rocky in the famous movie. By the way, these 72 steps leading up to the entrance of the Philadelphia Museum of Arts became known as the Rocky Steps. But back to the robot. It's capable of carrying a load of up to 110 pounds at up to 13.9 miles per hour. So if you equip ANYmal with different sensors, you can get a mobile system to monitor anything, from gas pollution to traffic. It can be useful in logistics, both for outdoors and indoors. The team invites all interested parties to get in touch and discuss the details.